All right, now you just whiffing. Now you just whiffing. What happened? What happened? What's going on there, YouTube? A lot of you may recall not too long ago I had asked you guys to leave your hot takes in the comment section below. Well, now we're gonna do something a little bit special. Y'all are about to get my hot takes. So scalding hot take here, the game's fun. And I mean that the game is fun in the traditional, I can turn it on, I can play for a little bit and have a great time. Stupid things can happen. Like, we are in a game where I could shoot someone in the face with a grenade, he could throw a pie at me, I can break open this safe, take this sandwich, and say, no, you eat it. Oh, he almost died for that. But like, you see what I mean? Like, there's so many instances like that where you could just have fun at the casual level. The issue is, once you introduce the human element and people wanting to do anything it takes to win, oh, can we just get a moment of silence for Bugs? Oh my God. And look, I'll acknowledge that fun is a very subjective term and what's fun to me may not be fun to you. But at some point, we gotta acknowledge that like just about everybody in the cast right now, besides Velma, Jake, and Garnet, has something that's really abusable. And if you only play the game chasing W's and only using the strong thing that your character does and you care about nothing else, of course the game's gonna get boring. You're literally doing the same thing every time. And it really sucks because there's just some characters that the only thing they have is the broken thing. Like if you were to nerf the broken thing that the character has, their entire playstyle is basically in the toilet. Look at LeBron James. The way they treated LeBron James, you would think this game came with a tagline that said Black Lives Don't Matter, all right? And sure, that may have been a bit of hyperbole, but like you understand what I'm saying. Oh my, how did it happen to you twice? How did you let that happen twice? So to sum up this point, what I'm saying is when you have two people who are just booting up a game for enjoyment, like they're not necessarily trying to win, they're just trying to do cool things to each other, the game is fun. The game is hilarious. The game scratches the itch it's meant to. The problem is when everybody wants to be a competitive nut and everybody wants to grind ranked and for whatever reason play this game for like 14 hours a day, like, I'm sorry, this game does not have enough juice for that. I mean, there's a reason why even if you're not a big Smash Bros player, when you go to a casual setting, you're at a party and someone boots up 8-player Smash and y'all are all joking, drinking, having a good time, even though you're throwing items on screen like we threw that grenade in that dude's face, a good time is still being had. Now to move on to my second hot take, and y'all ain't gonna like this one. Second hot take, a lot of y'all like winning. Y'all don't like multiverses. What I mean by that is some of y'all have just found that your characters have those very easy to exploit things, and that's all you're going to do, like Joker, Arya. And I'm not saying that there's people who don't like Joker or don't like Arya. That'd be an insane take because they're very popular characters. I'm not saying that there's people who don't like the play style that comes with those characters and all the combos that they can do. But there are definitely some people where if they nerf that character and just said, yeah, we're taking a lot of these combos away, y'all would never play the character again. Like you just would be out of there like this. But why does this Bugs keep letting this happen? Because it's like I always say, if you lived in a timeline where you would literally never ever win again at a game, would you still play it? If the answer to that question is no, you wouldn't, then I'm sorry to tell you this, you don't like the game. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, for the longest time, without tuning my cars, I was terrible at Forza. I still play it though. And this isn't even a skill issue thing because, I mean, as y'all seen with Mortal Kombat 1, I play that game like once a month. And that game I'm significantly better at than anything I've ever done in Multiversus. So I had someone on Discord ask me the other day, like, how do I not get so angry at some of the matches that I play? And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like I alluded to earlier, and this might be a cold take here, but I don't think that a lot of these games, especially these free-to-play live service games, were meant to have 100, 200, 300 hours logged in a month type play sessions. Like I believe that there should be something that's kind of recreational. Like you play it maybe twice a week, you have a nice little time, and if the games seem like they're just not going well, you cut the game off. Like tying yourself to a a living for this game, where you're playing this game 8, 9, 12 hours a day on stream, I would lose my mind. Like, I'm sorry, I can't be a long-term content creator in terms of streams, because after 3 or 4 hours, I'm burnt out. I don't have that battery. Not you two, man. Not you two. When are we gonna start the U2 movement for these Bugs players? Like, you know, big shout outs to the people who can play games for like 8, 9 hours a day, and it's just the same game. But I am not built like that. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love gaming. I love the majority of the video games that I play. I really have a strong liking and affinity for a game like Multiversus and games like Mortal Kombat 1. But at some point, it's like, I got everything I needed to get out of that game. And that was a nice catch by the Bugs player. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. I will salute that. But to allude to my point, like, for me, you can look at timeless classics, whether it be Super Metroid, whether it be Donkey Kong Country 2, whether it be Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, whether it be Jet Set Radio Future, whether it be Final Fight 3, whether it be Sonic Adventure 1. Like, there's so many games where it's like, I might play them once a year, have a nice stream, that was really cool, man. It's just like how I remember it, man. This game is super sick. It's amazing. Don't mean I want to play it every day. Doesn't mean I want to play it every month. And just because I'm not playing it doesn't necessarily mean that I think the game is all of a sudden butt cheeks. Like, it's not how. Okay, the decision I made there was butt cheeks, but that's not. Don't let that distract you from the point I'm trying to make. No, is that to say that this game is like perfect and there's nothing that the game is doing that's not its fault? No, that we all know I have been very vocal about the things that I do not like about the game. We have been very vocal about the things that I think need work about the game. And if nothing else, we have been very consistent in the fact that I feel as though we don't even know if the developers have a consistent idea on what they want the game to be. And oh my God, the snake just ate that bunny butt at. Like, normally there's like a set rules and conditions on what characters are allowed to do, what they're not allowed to do. And there's just some characters that just violate those rules and get really pervasive with what is an engaging playstyle. Like, Joker can hit you with jab and take you to 70. Do it again and you die. Like, you get 2 interactions and that character just kills you, right? Then you'll get another character and it's like, oh yeah, I got combos. They only get you to 60, but man, I got them. And then player first games will be like, it's time to remove that. That's not what's best for business. And then there'll be other characters where the only problem we have is they can 0 to death me almost at any part of the screen. And then they'll be like, oh, don't worry, we're gonna nerf that character. And then the nerf is, if they whiff this move that's almost impossible to whiff. Okay, a lot just happened in the last 15 seconds. This is a game. Like, a great example of like the balancing that like I don't understand is Arya Stark. They made it to where like her down tilt has 10 like extra frames of whiff recovery. But how often does that move actually whiff? Like, how applicable is that nerf? You know, like it's almost nonsensical, because that nerf acknowledges that moves need to be committal and things need to have whiff recovery. And then you look at Batman dive kick, and that's been in the game and been the same way since the beta. So why are we not making universal decisions for when we know things are a little out of hand? Oh my God. Something about Shaggy's hitboxes are a little bit strange. I guess this part isn't a hot take, but I don't know how it's so hard for people to test hitboxes in their games. Like, the very first thing I would do is I would get every character in the lab, and I would have a character jump over another one and be right behind them. And I would have every character just do jab. If I am behind you and you're facing the wrong way, we're just gonna ignore what just happened to him. But if you're facing the wrong way and I do jab and it hits you from behind, we need to change the hitbox on the damn jab. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, we gotta acknowledge that sometimes a lot of the frustration and pain points a lot of the player base is having is completely based off the fact, if I look at the screen, that didn't hit me. Why am I dying? You know what I mean? Like, there's only so many times you can get hit by some weird disjoint that hits diagonally up behind their head when it's a straight left kick. And you're just like, no, enough. Oh my God. I'm bullying a Shaggy player with Morty. Somebody clip this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's over for you. Never mind. He DI'd in a way that I didn't anticipate, and I don't know why Whip didn't go where I wanted it to, but it's fine. We got it. Big dirt. So comment section, we need to have a poll. We need to have a talk because the last video accidentally got uploaded without background music. Like the original video actually had background music, but for whatever reason, Sony Vegas, when it rendered, it just didn't render that track for some reason. I've never seen that bug before. But a lot of you were like, yo, big W, no music gang. And then some people were saying stuff like, bro, when it gets quiet in Multiversus, brother, it gets quiet and it's off-putting. That silence is loud. So I guess leave in the comment section below. Do we need to bring back background music? Do you want me to mix it up? Do you want me to have some games where there's background music in it and then the next game there's background music? Like, how do you want this to go down? I am a man of the people. Also, hold on. This Shaggy player thinks he's somebody. Like, he thinks he's... You're not graduating with a 4.0, bro. You're not the valedictorian. You're not that guy. You're not that. Oh, you were about to get something fierce. What the? Okay, he was definitely trying to do the turnaround, and he just didn't get it. Like, that was a whole slop jalop fest from both of us. Like, I'm sorry that y'all had to watch that. All right, hold on. Let me tighten up. This dude thinks he's about to make this a game. Never mind. That was a throw of the highest count. What was that? Steven! Oh, how are you alive? Okay, I was gonna say, if he lives that, man, the game's cheating. Bro, every Steven matchup is the same. They just do Nair 637 times. And if that don't work, they use Air Surfboard 437 times. And they do all that just to die to something that's like, how did you get hit by that? Like, what's going on, man? Yo, the fact that Superman just takes so much to kill. Bro, I know you are not emoting, bro. You need to set. Bro, you are literally down a game. Like, you keep emoting, you gonna make me have to embarrass you, sir. Like, do not do it. Okay, that was nice.
The Metropolis.
All right, you want to emote on every stop? Okay. Okay. I hate this map, but it's okay. It's okay. You want to emote and taunt after each stop? Okay. I'm gonna give you the exact thing you were asking for. You about to fight? You fighting a motivated man now. Like, I cared more about being entertaining before. Now I care about playing the video game. Fight back, Superman. Job's not finished. Job's not finished. Do I look done? Do I look done? Like, yep, you just gonna use your big armored engagement tools. Yep. I know what time it is now. I know what time it is now. Don't get 3 stopped. Where are the emotes? I thought you were him. I thought you were him. I thought you were him. Okay, nice punch, nice punch, nice punch. I'll give you that. All right, now you just whiffing. Now you just whiffing. What happened? What happened? Yeah, I can do that too. I can do that too.
Morty, you dirty little doggy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't toast me now. It's too late for forgiveness. I'm gonna toast you. I toasted him back. I think we educated. He learned his lesson.